You know, one of the really interesting weekends coming up is the weekend of July 21st, because on July 21st, two big movies are opening on the exact same day. Margot Robbie's Barbie and the new Christopher Nolan epic Oppenheimer. Now, I have very much, like everybody else, have been dying to see the new Christopher Nolan film Oppenheimer. The previews they showed us at CinemaCon, mind-blowing. The trailers have been tense. We're hearing Christopher Nolan talking about watching it with a couple of test audiences and saying people are leaving speechless, and people saying to him, this is like a horror movie, and people are like, all that kind of stuff, super excited about it. Barbie was a movie I had no interest in until they showed us the presentation for it at CinemaCon. It's like, oh, wait a minute, this is a lot deeper, a lot more mature, and probably a lot funnier than I was giving it credit for. And then all of a sudden, I'm really on board for that. Now, these are two very, very different films. So that's probably why both Oppenheimer and Barbie feel relatively comfortable opening on the same day, because they're mostly targeting different audiences. And the discussion started almost right away. Which one of those two movies is going to make more money on opening weekend? Now, I've said I think probably Barbie will, because, Christopher Nolan movies generally make a lot more of their money with their legs as they go. But a new report has just come out to suggest that not only is Barbie going to win that weekend, it could very well crush Oppenheimer and could very well double what Oppenheimer gets. This report comes to us from Deadline, and talking about the Barbie opening weekend, they're saying this: a weekend start, remember we're talking about Barbie, of 80 million minimum is what we're hearing. And that too is a tampered down expectation, because Barbie on paper has all the glitz for a potential $100 million start. The Little Mermaid's 3-day over the Memorial Day holiday weekend was 95.5, and it's saying this thing is tracking higher than that. Now, 100 million, they're saying on the projections right now, is where Barbie could come in. And if we go down to Oppenheimer, they're saying this: a 40 to possible $50 million opening is expected here, with the Universal movie having full control of IMAX theaters for 3 weeks. Nolan's Dunkirk opened to $50.5 million and legged out $189.7 million in 2017. And so basically, look, Christopher Nolan films are kind of like Avatar films in a way, right? That they don't necessarily usually start super strong. It's just that they have legs and they potentially overall do quite well. Dunkirk is a great example of that. Not that all of them are big blockbusters, but that's kind of thing. Now look, remember, we are not talking about which movie will make more money in the long run, because even though Barbie is going to start a lot stronger, I have a feeling Oppenheimer may at the end of the day still be the film that makes more money. Maybe yes, maybe no. And we're certainly not talking about which movie we'll think would be better. I mean, for a long time, I thought there was obviously going to be Oppenheimer, and Oppenheimer does look like a Best Picture contender, but Barbie is more and more looking better than I thought. So I don't know which one will be better, but it's kind of surprising to hear that, not that Barbie may make more opening weekend, but it could double it. Like, Jonathan, I ask you this, like, you're seeing these numbers. I am not surprised at the idea that Barbie may make more. I'm kind of shocked to hear it may double. I mean, how does that hit you? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think it tracks, because the audience that this is going to lean towards, not only do you have nostalgia, I mean, we don't have much nostalgia for the bomb.
Remembering fondly
Compared
the
to
days
Barbie.
we created the bomb.
Yeah, compared to Barbie. You have nostalgia, you have younger audiences, you've got the people coming out now that realize this is probably like a Will Ferrell, because he's in it, Will Ferrell level comedy, and very smartly written. I think it's going to appeal to a broad audience. And I think Oppenheimer, while that appeals to you and I, and it will appeal to a lot of people, that's going to appeal to the Nolan crowd, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not as broad. So this actually tracks for me. But I do think, ultimately, you're going to see Oppenheimer with longer legs.
Yeah, and that the question would be, how big of a lead does Barbie build before Oppenheimer's legs kick in? We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much-needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Like, are you surprised to see these tracking numbers? Again, I'm not surprised that Barbie looks like it's going to come out ahead on opening weekend. I'm a little surprised to hear that it could double up Oppenheimer. Then again, really, when you think about it, not only is Jonathan right about it being really appealing to Nolan type of audiences, but it is a heavier looking film. It's a serious looking film. It's about the bomb. I mean, it's not like, you know, mom and dad are going to pack up the kiddies into the car and rush out to go see Oppenheimer Sunday afternoon. So I don't know, maybe it's not that big of a surprise. I do find it surprising. What do you guys think about that? Whatever your thoughts and opinions are, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, but don't forget, we also have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today.